Good morning, year 5. So today we are looking at multiplying two digits by two digits. Now you might be thinking, but Miss Bonnet, we had a go at this yesterday. Yes, we did, and we used something called an area model yesterday. But today we're going to have a look at long multiplication where we partition it in a different way. Now, first of all, I'd like you to have a go at these numbers. As usual, they do get progressively harder, so I would like you to just give it a go and give it the best shot that you can. Now you could use area model or you could try having a go at long multiplication. It's completely up to you which method you want to use. So have a go, make sure you post it on Dojo and I'll be able to see what you've got up to. So you pause the video and have a go for me now, please. Okay then, so we're going to go through the first one together. Now I've partitioned my numbers here to make my calculation easier. So we're doing 34 times 54. So I've got 34 times 4 first, because I'm going to times it by the ones first. Now, the way I remember how to do this, rather than constantly going backwards and forwards at the top here, I remember how to do it here. So I do 4 times 4, which is 16. So I have a 6 and carry the 1 above because I need my bottom space for my next answers. Then I have 3 times 4, which is 12. But I've got this little friend up here that I need to remember to add, so it makes it 13. So I have my 3 there. And I didn't have anything to carry from before, so my 1 just goes straight in to that column. Now, we have a 0 here, and what I like to do is steal the 0 and put it straight away in our units column as a placeholder, so we can steal it and then we can do our calculation. So we're going to do 5 times 4 first. So 5 times 4 is 20. So I've put my 0 there and carry the 2. So we just sneaky put the 2 there because obviously I can't put it above. And I've got room here to remember to add it on in my next step. Then I've got 3 times 5. So what's 3 times 5? 15. But I must remember to add my 2 to the 15, so that gives me 17. Now, as you can see here, we've got an addition sign, so we've timed them together, but I've got to add these two together now to give me the answer overall. So I've got 6 add 0, which is 6, 3 add 0, which is 3. I've got 7 and 1, or 1 and 7. Remember, don't get confused by that one. We can cross that out if it's easier for you to forget not to add that one. So 7 and 1 is 8, and then I have the 1. So your answer should be 1,836. So I'll go count in from the units, count 3 numbers in for my comma. So 1, 2, 3, and then my comma. If you got it right, give it a big tick. That's a very big tick. If you give it a big tick and let me know if you got it correct in the first instance on Dojo. Let's go through the next one. A little bit bigger numbers this time. So again, I have split up my numbers here. Okay? So I split up my 2 and my 6. I've split up 62. I've got my 2 and my 60 here. So first of all, we're doing 2 times 6. What's 2 times 6? And we should be saying 12. So 2 and carry the 1. Make it only a little 1, so you can still see it, but you won't get confused by your numbers. So then we have 2 times 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. But I've got my little friend up here that I need to remember to add. So it's 11. So we have 112. Can we remember what we did with this 0? Now you should be shouting at the screen saying, steal it, steal it, steal the 0. So steal the 0 and put it as our placeholder. I know some of you will be giggling at that one. So then we're going to do 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is one of our squared numbers. 6 times 6 is 36. So I have my 6 first and I carry the 3. Remember, don't make it too big or too small, just so you can see it as well. And I'm making sure I have one number per box as well. So I did 6 times 6. Now I'm going to do 6 times 5. So 6 times 5 is 30. And I've got an extra 3 here to make it 33. As I said, if it makes it easy for you, you can get rid of that one. Just put a line through it so it makes it easier when you are adding up. The next step we need to do is a little column addition to get our answer. So we have 2 add 0, which is 2, 1 and 6, which is 7, 1 and 3, which is 4, and the 3 in our thousands column. Starting at the ones, we're counting 3, so 1, 2, 3, so it comes before that number, 3,472. Again, give it a big tick if you got that one right. Now, depending on how you are feeling about this long multiplication method, you might be the first time you're seeing this, you might have done some at home with parents, you might have had a look on Bite Size. No matter how you're feeling, I want you to pick the tasks that you feel most comfortable with first. The one thing I will say is I don't want to see area models today. We did area models yesterday, but today I want to see the formal method of long multiplication. So for these 3 questions, you're going to set them out just as you see here. These are separate questions. So if I put 4 and 5 there, then you know they are separate questions from your 1, 2 and 3. So I want you to do exactly what we've just done for those 3 questions, and then the same again for 4 and 5. If you're feeling all right about those, straight away you're going to go on to some more questions. Just make sure you are getting that formal method written out correctly. Then you're going to go on to number 4, okay, and explaining what Mo's done wrong. And again, we've got the word explain at the bottom here, so making sure you are doing that as well, please. We have the mastery questions as well, so making sure you are having a go at these where possible. Don't worry if you don't get onto these, okay? You just go and pick the worksheet that you want to do, and it'll help you decide which you find easiest and which you don't, okay? I don't want you to rush into doing these questions. Take your time with them because it is something new that you guys have learnt. If you get onto these missing digit ones, absolutely fantastic. Now, some of us are really good at these, and it'll be very exciting to see if some people have got onto these questions when you post them on Dojo. So good luck. If you are stuck on any questions, don't forget to contact on Dojo. Those people that are in school, make sure you have a go at all these questions as best as you can as well to impress Miss P.